JoyToy Adjutant Zork. What's an adjutant? We don't know. We may never know.
Adjutant is a military officer who acts as an administrative assistant to a senior officer.
Okay, now we know. So, when he's not busy agitating, he's busy stomping Casey Jones, primarily. Obviously, this is the second in the three-track trio of Triceratons from space. JoyToy, you know the deal. This is where you're going to see how they truly excel and how they actually get things done. If you wonder how they've released, I don't know, 20 plus figures in the course of a year, it's called reuse. And they do it very well, very cleverly, in such a way that I don't even mind that they're doing it. A lot of companies, let's say Marvel Legends, they'll reuse a body. They're like, this Spider-Man goes to Captain America, he goes to Spider-Man, and maybe each get one different hand. And so it's very crystal clear, obvious. Maybe Spider-Man's a bad example, but like Star-Lord, Joe Bob, whatever the hell random character, they all get the same body, and so it's very crystal clear they're just reusing it. JoyToy, they're reusing it, they're going through it again, but you different accessories. You get a cool freaking bendy bar, you get freaking brass knuckles, on and on and on. So I think JoyToy's reuse is freaking stellar. It's the best way to do it. Different paint, different head sculpt. I mean, let me know in the comments, like, is there anybody who just hates JoyToy reuse, or do they look at figures like this and they're like, ugh, reuse? If you feel that way, totally valid. I get it. Personally, for me, though, it's like they're doing everything totally right. So let's go back in time, check out that sweet, sweet packaging.
The standard beautiful display window here, a little artwork on the spine. Ooh, I love it. Some poses on the back. JoyToy packaging, it's fantastic. The best part is the tray system, so bam, no ties, you're right into it with all the crazy amount of accessories. 6 extra hands, 2 nunchucks, the gun thing, the bendy bars, armor you can remove, a bandolier you can remove, 2 shotguns, a bunch of little pouches, and a bladed curvy thing.
Ooh, baby, you know I love it. And now we get back into our articulation. So take off this little stand here. Scoot Casey to the side because he is not a Triceraton accessory. What do we got going on here? You have the full, beautiful head sculpt. Not a ton of range, as we've seen. So, oh, gosh, just knock stuff off. It's going to be the same as the infantryman because of that reuse. So if you've seen that one, you know the deal. You could skip ahead if you like. But you're going down a pretty good amount, an oppressive amount of down, but not a ton up. Get that gun out of the way. Unless you turn to the side, then you can get some up better. And I do want to say, you do want to be careful. As I was messing with this guy, as you can see, morning voice, I did bust off the horn. And now, this happens sometimes with JoyToy parts. I've seen maybe a part here there comes unglued. It didn't break. You can see it's straight into the socket. So some super glue and it's fine. So the head articulation there. Can you do a full Townsend? Oh yeah, you bet your bottom dollar. You can. A little modified because of the pauldron, single jointed elbows, just like so. There's pretty good back bend on this guy, right? Just the same, pretty good crunch, all things considered. Someone was asking in the comments if you could do like a bent forward, like charge pose, which I would dare say you can, depending on how you want him to charge. The legs, he's doing the splits like a ballerina. You have the metal jointed joint. The metal jointed joint is metal jointed, as you might expect. And then the double jointed legs as he's teeing. And then, of course, you have the bendy tail, which, yeah, you love it. I think, is the holes to make sure, like, so the plastic has some place to release the stress or something? I still don't understand. I'll never understand until someone explains it to me in the comments. So, yeah, you have him here. I love this guy. This guy's dope. This guy's super fun. His bandolier is just way cool. It has like the pouches. It's like Rob Liefeld all the way to hell. You have the bullets. You do have pouches on the belt which come off, so which is like a smoke bomb, more pouches. He does have this holster. This holster is fairly pesky. It's I don't know if mine's just like a little more loose than it should be. I don't even know if that's necessarily a bad thing because you can maneuver it around all sorts of ways, and that fits, of course, this cool little like daggery thing, which is freaking dope. My favorite accessory of all, though, is this crazy workout gear, as you see. So the Triceratons all come with workout gear, just because that's how you stay pumped in space, right? And so let's put this one on. This one, I was wondering, like, how is what do they call this? Like a I was looking it up last night. It's like some kind of spring bar thing. Did I put two? Okay, I was like, freaking melted my brain there. And you just flip it over. Here's the cool thing I like about this. Watch. This better blow your mind. If it doesn't blow your mind, there's the door and you can leave. I really should have took a sip of water before this. I don't know what I thought I was doing. Is that hand on there? You can do I think it's like a coil bar or something, but it's bendy, so you can. It's not, or maybe I'm not bending it enough. It doesn't necessarily hold the bend, but you can have him there doing the exercises. So I think that's super rad. Oh my god, yeah. See, that's I don't like that. I don't know if I'd want to like put a dab of glue or something on there, but that's pretty dope. So he has the bendy bar. He of course has the double brass knuckles. That's so crazy. Imagine like fighting anybody with brass knuckles. It's like you don't want to get punched, but getting punched with a brass knuckle, you're like, good God. And then it's a space dinosaur. So you have those. You have the double shotguns. Johnny Two Guns do wielding the double shotguns. That's just sick as hell. So yeah, with the reuse, your love of this figure comes down to the different head sculpt, the color, and of course the accessories. And this is like a big gun. It's a lot like Bebop's gun. Maybe even I don't know if I want to say the same model. It's a little different, but actually it's fairly different. But the same family of guns. So where's Bebop getting his guns from? Yeah, that's rad. Of course, the magazine clips out. Oh, I just love that. The JoyToy detail. Like they painted the little scope thing. It's just super sick. Of course, you get stands out the wazoo. You get the assortment of hands, so you can do like the fisty poses. This guy, I don't know. I just think he's super cool. I think he's super fun as you make your little poses with him going toe to toe. And again, this is why I like to break these waves up and do them individually, because you can have fun with each of the characters and they get into little adventures like this one. Who would have thought he would befriend Toka, and they're like best buddies, because maybe your space invader just wants to go out for a beer. Who knows? But this figure I think is dope. His chest armor is just different enough that I think it's rad. Again, it does peel off if you want to take it apart. There's just the pegs in the back, which these ones can be a little annoying, but I've actually, they're positioned just right and you can like squeeze them in. I haven't had any issues with their articulated jaw. I'm just loving these freaking Triceratons. I think they go so well together. Should we get him his barbells? Do some curling action so they're both I don't know if we ever dreamed God, I don't know if we ever dreamed of having two dinosaurs working out, but dreams do come true. So I don't know. This wave may be one of the funnest waves yet. I love how he towers over all the figures as he's fighting everybody. In my opinion, God, focus. You got to get these. I even kind of want to army build with both. Now, I know he's a named character, Adjutant Zork, busy agitating, like we've said before, but I feel like you could pull off multiples of these guys. The infantryman, seemingly a stock generic guy, but I don't know. I need an army of dinosaur men. So yeah, you can get these like $39 at like Flyima, code Cody. I think LT Cave still edges them out. I'll have links in the description for both. So they're not exactly economical army builders. Will that stop me? I don't know. I just think these are so sick. I think these are so fun. Like a curvy blade. A curvy blade. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know. Who's your favorite in this wave so far? They're both so good. Like, there's something to love for both. If I had to choose... I'd go green, maybe? It's a hard decision. I think they're awesome. Thank you again for watching yet another video. Stay tuned for Zorax, I think is the last one, as we bring it all together. And who knows what happens with their invasion. Thank you for watching, as always. Bye.